Our next guest is a chiropractor known for helping patients find true health. And today he also wants you to see a movie, but no, Mary, not just any movie, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah.
Welcome back, Dr. Jason Wiese from LifeSource Chiropractic. It's good to see you again.
Well, thanks for having me.
You know, Mike mentioned the term true health.
Yeah.
So in your world, what is that?
True health. Really, I used to think what health was just feeling good, not having symptoms, being free of disease. But I've come to realize it's way more than that. It's true function. It's your body healing at 100%. It's not just being without symptoms, because if you think about it, with all the diseases that are just exploding in today's society, when you think about heart disease and cancer and how many people are on blood pressure medications,
diabetes,
all
the things that come from that.
All that stuff built inside your body without you knowing it. You didn't have symptoms, so can you say that you were truly healthy before those symptoms, before you had to be on those drugs? And you can't say that, because your body was developing disease that whole time. So it's not just feeling good isn't true health. And you can say, well, I do everything right, I eat right, I exercise, I do all those things. Well, you look at people like Lance Armstrong, who you would think, if I look like him, or if I could ride my bike, or even if I could just ride my bike home from here, you know, I could be healthy. But it's not necessarily the case. It has to go back to something bigger, and it's what health is, and it's function. It's 100% function. And what we look for in our office is just that nerve system. It's how your brain is communicating with your body. It's how, because your brain has to tell your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, your immune system to work. It coordinates every organ and tissue and cell tissue in your body to work. So we want to make sure that that's flowing at 100%.
Why is it that more and more people are not attaining that true health, as you say?
Again, it goes back to we don't understand it. We literally sit back and we wait for that symptom to come, and once we get that symptom, where do we end up? We go to the doctor and we get put on a drug, you know, and it's in our society, do we get on more or less drugs as we get older?
Pretty sure it's more.
More. And
sure.
So if we get on more drugs, does that mean we're healthier? No. And you look at people, and I ask people everywhere, I said, do we want to be on more? Or do we want to be on more drugs? And no one has ever said yes. So we got to look at it a totally different way than what we normally have. And that's what we do in our office with that maximized living.
You mentioned that. And if you've seen Dr. Wiese on the Morning Blend before, you know that he's sort of the guy in Omaha for this program. Do you mind to walk us through some of these points?
Yes. And we always started off at the most important, which is mind, because what holds people back is the walls they put up, and they just say, well, I can't do it, or it's too hard. Well, we got to get over that mind. Get the stress out of the way, get your fears out of the way, and start creating that health. And then second, the most important is nerve supply. I talked about that. Brain-body connection, your immune system, everything is coordinated through your nerve system, so that's function. That's 100%. You know, I call it 1 minute wellness, because in our office an adjustment only takes a minute, so let's turn that power on. 3 is nutrition, and that's the movie that you guys had mentioned before. I'll talk to you more about that in a minute. Oxygen exercise, we did that here a few months ago.
You did.
And then the toxins that we're putting in. Our body needs no help, it just needs no interference. And we are interfering with it. You asked why people aren't attaining the health that they need. We're interfering with that proper function. Health is our natural state. It really is. But we're never getting it, because we're interfering with the proper function every day. Every day.